Welcome back to the Wild West Tournament Expert Division, hole number 5. Here we're setting up for a sniper rough bump. We're setting up with a P1 side spin 3 ball. You can switch if you don't have many of those. We're using Wind 5. You don't have to switch, but if you'd like to switch, you can play P1, 2, or 3, side spin 3, Wind 5 for this shot. Here I'm switching because I don't have many P1 side spin 3 balls. The adjustment is P3 plus 20% max numbers, 4.6 top spin, 3 right spin. So what I'm doing is setting my spins, and then at P1 max rest, I'm going to put the tip of my ball guide just off of the line to the right of the pin. And I'll take a picture and zoom in on that so you can see what it needs to look like. That's very important that you get the tip to be just off of that line at P1 max rest. If you need to, after that, you can switch balls to either P2 or P3, side spin 3, wind 5. There's a couple of wind angle tweaks here. It's it's an odd hole because the tailwind crosswind tweaks are working out to be the same tweaks, whereas neutral doesn't need anything, but tailwind needs the tweaks listed. Also, crosswind needs the tweaks that are listed. They're the same tweaks. All right, so let's take a look at the hole. You're not seeing the ball swap because it's a replay, but I'm starting with a P1 ball. 4.6 top spin, 3 right spin. At P1 max rest here, I'm setting up with the tip of the ball guide just off of the line. That looked good, so let's see if I can zoom in on it real quick. That's what you want it to look like. You want it to be just off of that line, okay? About like that much. It's very important that you get that tip of that ball guide to be about that far off the line. If you're touching the line, you're going to miss it right. If you're too far left, you're going to miss it left. Right? This one is a speed shot. It has to come in at the correct speed. Once you get there at P1 max rest, you can switch, like I said, to a P2, P3 ball. Pull as straight as possible. If anything, you want to favor 01 here, no 59. Right? Now there's 3 major wind angles that we're looking at, and they're pretty easy to recognize. I'll show you what they are now. So if you are in the pink bush, right? Anywhere in the pink bush is a tailwind. If you're right of the pink bush into these green bushes, this is the neutral angle that doesn't need anything. And our crosswind angle starts right about there at the right edge of the second green bush over. So if you're anything at this line or right, that's crosswind. If you're anything inside the pink bushes over here and left, that is tailwind. Neutral needs no tweaks, right? All winds have been good for neutral. And both tailwind and crosswind use the same tweaks that you see to the left. Lower winds need no change, 5.4 or less. 5.5 to 5.9, you minus 0.1 from your adjustment. 6.0 to 6.3, you're minus 0.2 from the adjustment. And that's only in tailwind and crosswind. So here I am at the neutral angle, 6.1 wind. I don't make any tweaks. Make sure your ball is nice and centered. No overpower, no underpower. Make sure that you're getting your pull as straight as you can and as on the number as you can, right? So if you under pull this or over pull this, it can cause you to come up long or short. You pull too much 59 or too much 01, you can miss left or right. It's a finicky little shot, but we've been dropping this more than missing it once all the corrections were made, the adjustment was set, and the tweaks were put in. So, good chance at a hole in one. Practice it a couple of times, get familiar with the offset you need and what works with your pull angle, and you'll have a great chance at a hole in one. Good luck. See you on